Hey y'all, I'm gonna read what I wrote from my journal because when I talk out loud sometimes I get to overthinking it and then I just won't post the video, so I'm just gonna show up how I can right now. I wanted to rediscuss the last video I posted. I realized I was talking in riddles, beating around the bush, talking in codes if you will. So I wanted to talk about it again, to share my truth, take accountability, and to release any residue of shame, guilt, and embarrassment. A story that wanted me to hide empowered me. The choice you make doesn't define you. It's the choices you make after the choice. I spoke up and I told my family that I felt there would be a car accident. The enemy has held the fear of death over me. That was my fear that I noticed when I started my awakening journey in July of 2019. And I was terrified. I was running, and I would not face this fear. 2024 was home of the fast. I fasted a lot. I sat with the energy of death a lot more. 2025 was a shift. I would feel the fear and do it anyway. If I felt like I was gonna die, I did it anyway. It was like a not backing down energy. So for me to say anything about the car accident was a lot. It was heavy. And I never speak up about anything, so it's like it was really hard for me to speak up and say this. And I didn't make the choice out of fear. Even so, the accident, me thinking that there was an accident, was me being deceived. It was deception, and God allowed this deception so I could see. God knew I was ready for what was to come next. This story is not about what anybody did to me. It's about me. I just wanted to say that before I continue. I just hopped right onto it. I just pressed record and started talking about what I was talking. Anyways, okay. I asked my family to stay for 24 hours. I'll leave after 24 hours. And as you can see, I'm still here, so that ain't happened. So when they said we're leaving, I thought to leave too, and I just sat with myself and contemplated and what to stay or to go. And I said, even if I'm being deceived, even if this is not the truth, I have to choose myself. Like, if nobody else will, I would choose myself. And it was the best choice I ever made. I stayed. The whole thing was a test, not for anybody else, but for me. Yes, I seen people in a different light, but they owe me nothing. Those moments showed me my inner enemy, the old identity, the old systems I was entertaining, who I had around me, the people pleasing, how I hide and walk on eggshells around others, what I was clinging on to, how I see how their perceptions and judgments become mine. I seen it all. I seen it, and it fell. In those moments was the death of the old me. I held the emotions after the choice to stay, and I cried, I wept. I seen the shame, the embarrassment, the pain, the way they looked at me, ignored me, didn't check on me, talked about me, and I felt it, I loved it, then I alchemized it. I switched perspectives. I used it as fuel, and now I'm here, unlocked, aligned, ready to be seen, heard, and felt, ready to be me unapologetically, ready to divinely disrupt and dismantle. I no longer care. I remember who I am, and now I rise. While I was weeping and grieving, the enemy told me that I'm going through what I'm going through because of my spirituality, to throw away my tarot decks and start fresh. I said, oh, so that's what you want. And it immediately sent me my power back by noticing what was wanted from me. Creativity, flow, and free mind came after I noticed this. I felt free, my inner knowing on 10. Me and my 4 kids are literally in a new space with 3 outfits and 1 pair of shoes. We need nothing from that old time mind, and we need everything we deserve and more from this new. So I share my story to say I'm here, and this is the reintroduction to me. I've been in isolation for 5 years, and I have so much to share. So follow along with me or don't. as we embark on this new journey. And that's the lick reads. I feel like I should be talking more, I should be saying more, but I wrote it all down, so there it is, and I can't go back. I can't go back and say I don't know how to post this. I'm posting it. So that's what I was talking about on my last video, and this is the reintroduction to me, my videos moving forward, me showing up how I show up moving forward. Nobody can say they ever really knew me, because I didn't even really know me. But how I show up, continue to show up, consistently show up from now on is who I really am. And yeah, okay, that's it. I love you guys.